Hello everyone and welcome back to another Halosphere Masterclass. Today we're going to be running through some of the new reporting features available in the newest version. The first one we're going to quickly run through is horizontal bar charts, something that's been requested quite a few times and it was a very simple change for us to make. When you're in a specific report that has a graphical element to it, you can edit the chart setup and change the drop down from bar chart to horizontal bar chart. When I preview the report, I now get that x-axis on what was the y-axis. Improvements to the labels on this feature, they're no longer slanted on the x-axis. They can be fully horizontal, just makes for a slightly cleaner feel. The next setting I want to run you through is the introduction of auditing on reporting. This can be enabled within your configuration area, and if you scroll down to the bottom of your advanced configuration settings, you should find a tick box that then allows you to audit some reports. If we travel back to the reporting suite now, you can essentially start to pull out the agent and the script and when that report was run. This also does work when a report is run from a dashboard as well. All of this information is stored within the report audit table, and it doesn't have to be limited to just the agent and the script and the time, as you can see within this report here. You can also start to pull out some more in-depth statistics about how many rows, how many columns are within that report. There now have been some additions to the query builder as well, which now allow you to pull from multiple different tables in our database that previously you couldn't. For example, if I'm working through the fields and conditions within a new query builder report, using the query builder, I've selected some bog standard fields here, such as ticket ID, summary and details, but then also started to rope in information that also sits within different tables in the database, such as asset information, agent information, and priority information. When I preview the report now, I still get the same result with regards to the HTML table that's displayed, but I can convert the query builder data source back into a custom SQL query that shows me those more intelligent joins within the SQL itself. For any of you that are looking to have a better knowledge of the Halo database, this is a great way to learn some key field names. The next feature I want to show you guys is the ability to count the number of values within a specific column that's selected from a query builder. Previously, this was always written as a count statement within some SQL. Now we've allowed you the ability to do exactly the same, but without writing that custom SQL yourselves. How this is managed is within the field list, within the fields and conditions area of your report, you can click on the right-hand side on that pencil button of the field that you want to count, and then you're given an operation drop down that allows you to either have a count of the number of tickets, a sum, or average of them. Of course, this doesn't have to be limited to just the number of tickets. You could use this for average SLA times and so forth. When I preview the report now, I get a simple list of all of the teams and all of the tickets that are sat within them. The final setting I want to show you today is the ability to override the reporting period from within the scheduling page. If I drill down into the scheduling page of a report, previously I'd have to create multiple different schedules or multiple different reports potentially to send out those on a different schedule. Instead, now on this scheduling page, you're greeted with a table of different schedules that you can send out, which now has a reporting period override, so that from within the same report, you can select maybe a weekly version, a monthly version, and a daily version of the same report. Thanks for watching. If you do have any queries or any suggestions regarding improvements to the reporting suite, please do let us know by visiting our community page.